Hey everyone, I am just going to wait a little bit till everybody comes on or give people a chance to come on. How's it going out there? It's a beautiful, beautiful, end of summer day here again. We've been getting so many of them. Yeah, the weather's been fabulous, so we're so lucky. I had some really good news. God. My son and his fiance are expecting their first baby, so we're so excited. Baby Mishima due the end of March. So, yay, so excited. That'll be their first too, so yeah. What else has been going on? A lot, but yeah, busy. I put on my big girl panties today and took the car in to get the winter tires put on. Here in Canada, well, in British Columbia, where I live anyway, you have to have your winter tires on October 1st to be able to drive on any of the major highways. So even just a quick trip, 10 minutes up the road to the next town, we have to have our winter tires on. So anyway, I did that today. Yay. Yeah, I hate when you have to spend money on things that you don't really, get to play with or do things with or enjoy, even though winter tires are important. Have you got yours on, Deanna? Deanna, you must be having to put your winter tires on. You live in BC. You have like less than 2 weeks. Get it going, girl. Because don't you have to drive the highways? Hey, Keiko, don't you have to drive the highways? Hi, Diane. We have to go anywhere here. Yeah, so we are doing that. I have got that done. Hi, Val. They did say that I needed a bit of an alignment, or we do not need winter tires unless we are traveling. So you don't have to go any major highways. Like we can't even leave Penticton because as soon as we do, it's a major highway, right? It. Major highway. Hi, Rosemary. So yeah, so we have to have them on to go anywhere, like up to Kelowna, Summerland even, which is like, 5 minutes or 10 minutes down the road. Yeah, so, but anyway, I put my big girl panties on, got that done. Yeah, hopefully don't have to, what do if we want to go to you do if you want to go to the island? Yeah, because I guess you have to go on a highway then, right? I don't know. Weird. I don't know I think other provinces, imagine not every province is different. It's just what we have to do here, right? My kids have something called all weathers. Not all season, but all weathers. And they use them all year round. And they have the snowflake, they have everything, but they're way better than all seasons, right? All seasons you can't necessarily go on the major highways, but all winters you can, weathers you can. Hi, Mary. So yeah, anyway, it's done. Yippee. Going to, I think, go by Deb Antonix today. She was cutting out a few things for me, so I have to pick those up. Sorry, I do not have the angels quite finished. I wasn't able to get to them last night like I had hoped. Well, I did get to them, just not as much as I had hoped to get to them. So, and just doing the last little bit of the decorating, and then I'll show them to you. So by tomorrow, maybe even later today, I'll have them up and in my thing. Just a little, they're called tarnished angels, and they're a set of 3 ornaments. They're really pretty. And then I've been working on this thing from the dollar store. I'm gonna see if I can. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to take this candle holder and this little lanterny thing. Just make the cutest gosh darn thing you've ever seen. Anyway, I am almost finished this also. Things kind of just got on hold a little bit, but I'm just kind of working on them when I can. So yes, I'll probably have, I'm hoping to have that done tomorrow too. Friday, I am also hoping to do another class. I'm either going to do the reindeer or the moose, sorry, the moose. I think I still have the fall breadboard to do, the Dollar Tree. I got them at both of those at Dollar Tree. So cute. I cleared them out. Yeah, so I think I still have the pumpkins, crows, and sunflowers. Oh my, that one that I have to do. So I'll see which one, what I'm going to do, and hopefully on Friday. I booked them. I'll tell you when I'm coming on. If I have to change it, I will come on and let you know. I'm just never sure. So anyway, today we are doing this one's called Snowy Kisses. It's the second one. The first one we did the other day, the Cinnamon Wishes. This is the Snowy Kisses. So cute, hanging from your tree. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to go just over into Deb Paint Swimsy so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there I am. I'm going to bring this up a bit, this down a bit. I'm not completely, oops. Let me just do this. Happy with the lighting. It might be a bit better. I've been fiddling with it. I hate shadows, and you seem to get some more shadows than I like. Can't remember what I was going to say. I got a message, but anyway, better move this up just a little bit. I'll be able to bring this a little bit. Get this in the middle here. Okay. So I used sheepskin. This is from Folk Art. You can use any of your favorite snowman color, whether it be light buttermilk. Some people use buttermilk. Some people use warm white. Whatever your favorite snowman color is, it doesn't matter. You can use it. Do not have to use it exactly like I use. The pattern for this is up in the group. I am going to put the one for the eyes up. I just haven't done it yet, but I will be putting it up. And it isn't that I, deliberately not putting them up. I just haven't had time to put them up. I'm just going to get this all done. And again, this is sheepskin. It was my choice today. Does anybody else, when you paint, sit with your legs crossed? It's a horrible, really bad habit. I shouldn't be doing it. You paint. Oops, I better turn this down. Hey. Oh, we are. Deb Antoinette, do you have, I don't know if she's still here. If she is, do you still have your winter tires on yet? Get them on, girl. Just gonna, see, this is turned right down. So again, I am just painting all of this in sheepskin. I'm going to just do all the sides on these arms. I'm going to do the body. As you notice, I am doing the front and the back. I really didn't have to do the back of the arms, but I did them anyway. Yeah, so excited to be another new grandma. Bet Roxanne has hers on. You know what? I don't know if they do or not. Her hubby will arrange for that because Roxanne works. But then you can just see when I'm doing these edges, I'm just kind of going over it with the brush. It doesn't have to be perfectly covered. And I'm also going to do the back. What did I just miss? Another new grandma? Oh, yes. My son and his fiance are having their first due March 30th. Isn't that exciting? So I'm very excited. We are very excited. It's just the back. I want this to look really good when it's all finished, so I'm doing all of it. And again, just use your favorite color that you always do your snowies with. You don't have to use the exact color that I'm using. I'm going to dry this. And I'm going to put another coat on each side. Give it a nice little quick sanding and then do another coat on them. I'm already, oh, I forgot to bring my baby wipes out. Thank you. Yeah, very excited. Just so everybody knows, I don't always do line drawings for the little things, and I may not put them up. If I don't put them up, it's because I'm not going to. You ladies are all very good. I know you know how to paint, and I know you can do like a pair of eyes. So I am going to put these ones up because I said I would, but I'm not always going to. So just a little FYI. Going over this. This is with my 320 grit. I like to use really fine sandpaper. Just when I'm taking this first coat down a bit. And I really don't press hard. I just do a really light pass over. Hi, Mary. Poor Mary. I don't know what I did. I sent her parcel out and I put her address down, and for the street name, I put, instead of the street name, I put her last name on. So of course I got the parcel back, fortunately. I got it back. So now I have to reship it to her. I'm so sorry, Mary. I don't know where my mind was. I'm going to get rid of this dust. Just turn this over. And I'm going to just do another coat. Shadow. Sure where my big brushes. Have you ever know you've got like a million brushes and then you look for certain ones and they just really are nowhere? I am having that conundrum at the moment. But anyway, I'm going to do one more coat on this. I would have had this base coating done earlier, but I got my tires done instead. Just dry this up a little bit. I'm sitting here and I'm talking, like I realize after a little bit that I'm actually talking in my head and I'm not saying things out loud. I tell you. So if I go quiet for a bit, it's because I'm talking to myself. Boy, oh boy, sad. Okay. Try this, and then I'm going to give it another really light sanding. Does anybody else do that? Think you're talking away and all of a sudden realize, did I say that out loud? I'm trying to figure out this lighting. I don't know. Ever since the sun changed directions, not as good as it normally is. Oh. Okay. And again, I'm just going to give this another really quick little going over. smooth this off. Go around the edges just a little bit. And I am using my 320 grit again. Is it nice your way, Deanna? So nice here. We're at that time of the year where we wake up in the morning and we have to put the heat on, and then around, you know, after a little bit, turn it off and turn the air conditioner on. And then we have to turn it off and turn the air back on, turn the heat back on. It's just, yeah, it's a little crazy. That time of year, my favorite time of year though, so I'm not going to complain. Just going to wipe this down. Get rid of the excess dust. Oh, just before, let's just quickly base. We're going to just base coat this. This is dry clay. Back. Little sore here. Don't know what I did. Okay. I'm going to give this a little light coat, and this is with dried clay. This is for the nose. Of course, you can use any color you like. You may prefer more of an orangey color. This is just the color that I like. I'll put that there, and then I'm going to paint the tag, because this is really the last of the, you know, the painting that we're going to have to do. Oh, and the snowflake. Okay, so the snowflake is done in, you can use warm white, you can use snow white. Either of those are fine. I'm going to grab a little brush to do this. Here. Yeah, any of your favorite white. Whatever it is, and not everybody uses deco art, so again, use your favorite white for snowflakes. I'm using warm white in case anybody wants to know. I'm gonna paint two of them, just see which one I want to use. And then I'm going to paint the tag, and the tag is done in bleached sand. If you don't have bleached sand, you can use, you know, desert sand or whatever kind of off-white color that you like. I'll just dry this out. Hi, Judy. Judy, are you feeling okay? Didn't want you posting on Facebook, hon? Watched Dancing with the Stars last night. I love Dancing with the Stars. I have my favorites. I look forward to it each year. It's like hockey season. Look forward to hockey season. And Survivor starts tonight. So I'm really excited about Survivor. I'm going to do both sides, ladies, just in case it kicks up. Should always finish off your work so that it can be viewed and from either side, and just looks a little bit more professional. Okay. There it is. I don't know, once in a while my iPad goes a bit wonky. Can someone put something in the comments section just so I can make sure that it is working properly? Okay, so we have all the painting done. We're going to go up to our little face. We're just going to do the cheeks and the eyes, get them looking all pretty. So I like to use, okay, thanks Keiko. Thanks Deanna. I like to use dried clay for my cheeks again, just like I did with the ginger. Yeah, oh yeah, see, I think Roxanne did. Will you get them on before the end of the month, hon? Or do you worry about it? Then I'm just going to add a little bit of Heritage Brick. Just add a little bit more color on these edges. I like to do it in 2 stages, the dried clay first and then the Heritage Brick, just so I don't get it too dark right away. Now we have just, he has little tiny dots for his cheeks, but I think I'm going to do his, hers, its eyes first, because I don't want to smudge the little freckles. So these are just, I'm just hand doing these. I know you ladies could do it too. Some people just like doing dots for eyes. Totally up to you. So I'm just going to outline it first with my liner. And I'm going to do both sides. Oops, came out a little bit too much on that one. That's okay. I can fix all. Darn, I made a little boo-boo. What was that? I never mess up the eyes. Okay. Gonna grab a little. Just gonna remove, I kind of went over, smudge the black a little bit. Never do that. Sorry about that. I'm just going to fill these in. Looks a little like a ghost, doesn't it? We'll get it looking a little bit more snowy. It's also just a little tip, when you're doing it by hand, always maybe make the eyes a little bit smaller than you want, because you can always come back and you know, add a little bit more to make them bigger. But if you've made them too big to start with, you can't make them smaller. Gonna add a little bit of eyelashes. You all know I like to do eyelashes. I think eyelashes just instantly do something to them. Everybody does their eyelashes different. Do them the way you like them done. I'm just going to take a little bit of white. I think I need a little bit more water. You never have to worry if you kind of muck up when you do white on the eyes, because you can so easily go over it again with black and then reapply. Okay, so there's the little eyes on our Snowy. Oops, let me just... It seems just a little wide for me. I don't like the whites to be too wide. Okay, this is the nose. We're going to just put that in a minute, but first, now that the eyes are done, I want to go around this whole thing. That I think with a little bit of Iced Spruce. This is what I'm going to use to distress it. I love this color on Snowies. It just kind of looks really neat. This kind of a bluey color. If you don't have it, you can just distress it with your normal color that you shade your Snowies with. Or you can even use a little bit of blue mist, lighten it softly with a bit of warm white, and then just really, really softly kind of bring it in. So we're going to do that. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit on here. I think I'm going to do the back first, and that way I can judge the pressure that I have to use. It's always a good idea if you're really not sure how much you want to use the pressure. Start on the back. Start really lightly, and then you kind of get an idea of how much pressure you want to put in for this distressing or shading. No one's going to see it probably, and you make a little boo-boo, easy to fix. Debbie's little tip of the day. Okay, now I'm just going to go around the arms. And I'm really hardly putting any pressure on this, because I know I can come back and put as much as I want. You can see it's not very dark, it's just very soft. And I'm going to do the same thing on the arms. Can add a little bit more in some spots. Just take your time. Bring this up a little bit. So again, I use this as the Distress Ink Iced Spruce. Can use just a little bit of blue mist. I like the blue mist. I mean, I'm sure you can use winter blue, any of those really nice soft blues. Okay, something else that I did when I did this was I took one of my little splattering brushes. It doesn't matter which one you use. Maybe I'll use a toothbrush this time. Got it a little bit damp, and I went to my ink, my Distress ink. This is the Ice Spruce. I picked some up, kind of ran my brush over it, and then I splattered that right on. And it just adds that little bit of blue, which I really like. And I dried, and then I'm going to do it on the front too. Pick up a little bit more. There, just like that. You can see it's not very much. I don't want it to be really dark. I'm gonna just cover up the nose. There, just put a little bit up there. And we'll put a little bit on the arms. You don't have to do this, because we will be splattering it with some snow tack and with some galaxy glitter. But if you choose, you can also splatter it with just this little bit of blue. I'm going to take my liner. You can see how all around this I did this little line, these squiggly lines with the cross hatches on it. And I went around the whole thing, even around the head. Make sure you break the lines. You don't want just continuous lines all around. Everybody's different how much they want with the lines. A little bit on the arms. You don't need to do these lines really dark. I mean, they're not supposed to be these big standout things. Honestly, I just do some wiggles and jiggles. Like that. Now I want to splatter this before I get too carried away with just some white. So I'm going to use Snow White this time because I want it to show up a little bit. Or you can wait and you can just splatter the whole thing with Snow Tech. It's really up to you which one you want to do, because we will be splattering some Snow Tech on too. I'm just going to take this, my brush, splatter on a little bit of Snow Tech. I mean, a little bit of the white. And we will be doing the galaxy glitter too, so just going to dry this. Okay, now I'm actually going to just start gluing all of this on. The nose, you can take your heritage brick, because I just want to add a little bit of I want to just dirty it up a bit is actually what it is. Got this damn stuff on my hands. If you don't want to use heritage brick, you can use antiquing wax. Antiquing wax, just to add a little bit of dark, you know, just to dirty it up a little bit. Always looks really good. I think I left mine upstairs, so I'm not going to use it. I think I'll just use the heritage brick. I'm just going to use my angle brush. Get it wet. Pick up a little bit of this heritage brick. And just go around it like that. Let me dry that off. You can also do that with the cheeks. I'm just going to show you. Sitting here thinking, oh, well, I think I'd like a little bit more color on these cheeks. So just get some of that heritage brick on your angle brush. You can add just a little bit more. Here. So I'm going to start gluing some of this on. See how fast that glue comes out. To put it right in the score marks. I'm going to glue the arms on. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to give everybody some peppercorn, and we're going to pretend that these are the coal buttons. I have to say, I mean, I could probably put this on with the other glue, but I don't know. So I'm going to use this. I will actually have to try that. So I have those 3 on. Just to be dried. These little, melt those away, shall we? Say, put your hair dryer on, and it melts the wax. Okay. Now before we do the scarf, I just want to splatter this with our Galaxy glitter, and this is the Champagne Stardust. What color is the liner? What liner? I don't know what you mean. This is black. Sorry, Keiko. Yeah, it's black. You can use any color you want. If you want to use a dark blue, if you want to use it, go into the browns. I used black. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to splatter a little bit of this Galaxy glitter on. So get a little bit wet. Make sure you tap it off. You're going to be splattering water on. And then I'm going to splatter this. Okay, let's dry this. Because as you know, as soon as you dry these, they actually stay dried. And we'll dot these cheeks. Don't let me forget to dot these little cheeks, ladies, just before when we're finished doing all the scarf and everything. I just want to pick up a little bit of the white. Just for the nose there. Yeah, so all these little lines are just done in black. But of course, again, you can use any color that you want. Now everybody got this fabric for the scarf. And I tried to cut it exactly. So everybody, you don't have to cut it or anything. So everybody should be the right length. But I want the edges to look like they have a fringe on them. So I just started pulling the threads away. You can pull as many away, depends on how big you want the fringe on the scarf. I like to make things really difficult for everybody, including myself. Maybe a couple more threads out. And I'm going to do that on both ends. I'm sitting here again talking in my head. Really not trying to ignore you ladies. So again, just make this fringe however big you want it. I need to take out a few more. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these little threads. So you can see each edge has a nice fringe on it. Now I just want to see how. So this one is going to come, just kind of measuring how long I want these, like this, and then this one is just going to come over like this. So just a little bit more. So this is just something that you'll fiddle with because you know how big and everything you want your scarf to be. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue to hold, whoops, come here, to hold it over this shoulder. I'm just going to do a little line there. And then this side, you can see I kind of like, I'm just going to turn this a little bit. And just kind of like that. So just kind of fiddle to where you get it in the spot that you like. I'm just going to make that a little bit less. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. And you kind of want to, are going to want to gather it up. And then we can adjust this part of the scarf a little bit later. Let's glue these down a little bit. Who knew there was so much dingle fritzing when it comes to scarves? But there is. Now you're probably wondering why I did not, I stamped, you can see, I've stenciled the fabric. I chose to do it afterwards. Just got home from out and about, so cute. We'll watch replay. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Rhonda. Is that the tobacco cloth? No. Tobacco cloth, honestly, just looks like cheesecloth, but much finer. Like the weave is much finer. I am now going to take, so I have this little stencil. This is that one that I carry on my website, and I am going to stencil this on. And I chose to do it afterwards because then I could see exactly where I wanted everything. So I'm just going to put a little piece, of board under it. Just take a little piece of board so you can lay this flat. Get your stencil. And you can use Snow White, you can use Warm White. I'm going to use Snow White. I want it to stand out a little bit more. So you can see. So I'm just going to dry that because I'm going to add a few little snowflakes onto this. And again, you can do this before if you want. I chose to do it after. I'm also going to do it on this one. I'm just going to open that up a bit. Stencil a couple of snowflakes on here. Make sure you do put something firm under it like I did. I used just a little board that I had. Now you don't have to do around the top of the scarf at all. You're just going to splatter it. No one's going to really see that part too much. Okay, then we're going to take a little bit of cheesecloth. I gave everybody some cheesecloth. Just a strip of it. You're just going to open it up. Just take a piece of it. You don't need much. I'm just going to take a piece of it, and I'm probably going to rip it up a little bit. You know, I like to mess mine up. Gather it in the middle. I'm going to just glue it on. I just gather it, give it a little twist, stick it on. I will trim this up a little bit. And we're going to take our little tag. So this little tag that we did, this is where we're going to write our Snowy Kisses on. But I wanted to dirty this up just a bit. So let's take a little bit of our, this is just our vintage photo. I think I'm going to use the oxide because it's not quite as dark. Just going to dirty up these edges. Like that. And I also like to dirty up the thread. This little string. Okay. Now I'm going to take, if you have a micron pen, you can use a micron pen. You can stamp anyone you want, any word you want on, any stencil. If you want to just use a stencil, any of that. Okay, so I'm going to put Snowy Kisses And then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put it kind of in the middle here. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess thread or string. Like that. I'm going to take my snowflake. I'm going to use this one and put it on here. Just like that. Let's cut this away. Like that. And then we're going to splatter this. I wanted this all splattered with Snow Tech and then applying just a little extra Snow Tech to it. But first let's do those little cheekers because I will forget if we don't do them now. So I just took a little bit of white. Give our Snowy some little snowy freckles. And then I'm going to take my Snow Tech and I'm going to splatter this and apply some Snow Tech too. So I'm going to use my little knife here. Oh, I didn't put the hanger on the back. I'll just finish this and then we'll put that hanger on the back so you can all see what I did. I do want this to dry before I try and do the hanger on the back. Hi, Rhonda. You guys are supposed to remind me, hanger on the back, hanger on the back. And honestly, you can use string. This is just my jute string that I really do like jute string. I'm going to use it. Tie it. And actually do maybe a little dab of glue just on this side here to keep this scarf in place here. Take your string, whoop, don't want to wreck my Snow Tech, attach it to the back. I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to grab a little piece of this fabric that we have. If you guys want to drill a hole in your Snowy's head, you can. I don't really want to do that. So I did it this way instead. And I like this. Does not come off, I tell you that. You've glued this on, does not come off. Could probably have made that smaller, but cover that up with the scarf a bit. When that dries, that little hanger is not going to come off. Okay, so let's just continue on with our Snow Tech. Put that away. Need a little bit on the nose. I always like to add some extra to the snowflakes. A bit more to the tag. It will be splattered, but kind of like to have it like the snow is built up a little bit in spots. I'm going to do the same thing, a little bit on the arms. Down the side just a little bit. A little bit on there. You can add a little bit if you want to make it look like the snow is built up on the scarf too. Okay, now I'm just going to take my brush. This is just a denture brush. Pick up a little bit of snow and I'm going to splatter. Just want to cover this face up a little bit. And there you have just a super cute little Snowy. Just a little bit different than, you know, everybody else's. It's always nice to have something a little bit unique. If you want, you can add a little rusty bell or whatever in the middle of the snowflake. It's all your own personal choice. Just going to come up here. Hello. Put you all back there a little bit. This is the little Snowy that we just did. You can see the hanger. Once this thing dries, this hanger, this does not come off. It's like super glued on. So anyway, that is our little Snowy all finished. Be adding it to my little stash here. This is the original Snowy and the new Snowy. This way. I hope you like them. Thank you, Deanna. I will put up the other, the eyes. I'll do that this afternoon. I have ended up with a couple things that I have to do this afternoon, but I will get it up sometime today. I will get this eyes up. And again, don't expect line drawings all the time. I'm just not going to. Thank you, Keiko. I'm not going to be putting them up, mostly because you all know how to do it. Like these eyes, there's line drawings on other projects that have these eyes. They're all pretty, unless it's something really different. I'm probably just not going to be putting up a lot of line drawings. I will see you all later. Thank you all for watching me. I'll be putting it up. I'll be back on Friday. I'll let you know what we're doing. I haven't quite figured it out. I might just do the reindeer because it's a little easier, and I just don't know how much time I'm going to have. So anyway, I will come on. I will let everybody know what's going on Friday. Have a great day. Rest of the day, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later.